Hello everybody, my name is Ryan and I would like to welcome you back to my channel. In this video we will be discussing the topic of my very first series. I've been pondering the thought of what my first study should be about, and I came across a few ideas such as love, forgiveness, and attitude, but I wasn't completely sure on what I wanted to do. So when I thought I had figured it out, I thought that we were going to be studying something over forgiveness and what the Bible says about that. So I started doing some research on the internet and I typed in forgiveness into Google and it popped up some very interesting results. The top hit was misunderstood Bible verses on forgiveness, and I was sitting there thinking to myself, what does this mean? What is this article about? So of course I clicked on it. Well, as I started reading, I was checking the biblical background and everything seemed to make sense. Well, I came to a realization that people misusing, misunderstanding, misinterpreting verses in the Bible is a very common thing. It's something that I have done, as well as many other Christians have done. And before we pick out a Bible verse and try to use it and apply it towards our lives or the situation that we're in, we have to understand what the context of the verse means. So in other words, what is the author saying or writing? Who is the author writing to, and what do the paragraphs surrounding the one specific verse that we have chosen, what do the surrounding verses mean? So once we have done that, we can then use the verse if it applies to our lives and use it towards the situation that we're in. So I have picked out at least three verses that we will be discussing. The first one is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. The second verse is Jeremiah 29:11, which states, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." And the last verse that I have chosen is in 2 Chronicles 7:14. "If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land." These verses that I have picked out are something that are commonly misused, and people try to apply them to situations all around the world, not only here in America, but as well as maybe Asia, Europe, places like that. So I would like for you guys to keep in mind that whenever we are going through the background of these verses, please keep in mind the context of the verse so that you do not get offended by what I'm saying. So this is just a little sneak preview of what's to come in this series, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am to learn a little bit about the Bible, learn about what God has to say to us, and just so that we can grow and be more like Him. So if you guys would like to, leave a comment if you have any suggestions on how I can improve, or if you would like to leave a comment about something that you'd like to hear about, feel free to do that. And I will see you guys soon in my first video over Philippians 4:13.